up, y'all? It's Bella and I'm back with another makeup look. This time for my It Girl series, we're gonna be doing Snooki today. As you can see, I already did her look, so keep watching if you want to know how to achieve this. Okay guys, I already put the primer. This is what I always use. For eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. eyeliner. I'm like thinking what I should start with first because honestly, she doesn't really use eyeliner. It's just like a messy black eyeshadow. Mind you, I don't look good emo. And I'm not saying her style is emo at all whatsoever, but she does super heavy black makeup and that shit does not look good on me. I'm gonna keep it real. Any type of emo look, it can be the dark heavy makeup, even the side bang, it looks horrible on me. I wish it looked cunty and cute and sexy, but it just doesn't. Like, I just know the black eyeshadow is just gonna look crazy on me. Also, I got my nails done, you guys. So cute. It's for 4th of July. So I'm gonna start with my brows first because I feel like it makes the most sense. So her makeup look is super bronze. It has a very bronzed look, which I love bronzer. I'm a bronzer girly, so I'm okay with that. She kind of just puts the bronzer all over. Same here. For brows, I'm gonna go in with a light concealer. I'm gonna be using the Vanilla by NYX, and I'm just gonna kind of conceal the top and bottom and just keep it simple. I actually just grew out my brows, so it's kind of sad. Well, I wanted to, but it would have been perfect for this video because Snooki had really skinny brows. Okay, so I concealed the bottom and I tried to do it a little bit more tight and like skinny and like petite. And then I'm just gonna carve out the top now. Boom, just like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of some darker concealer on the sides. This is Fenty Beauty in 350C, and we're even. Okay, so once I get it all blended, I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender. I need to wash it real bad. I'm gonna blend all the excess out onto my forehead so that way it just looks more cleaner and smoother. Also do this on my eyelids as well. And after that, I go in and I kind of just break the middle part like that, and then I kind of just play around with it till I like how the fade looks. Okay, now for the fun part, the eyeshadow. I do already have some lashes on. I feel like she would go for dramatic lashes. Like, let's be honest, she would want those big lashes. Honestly, in pictures, you can't really see her lashes, but I feel like it's probably some sort of variation of this, like, just from looking at the pictures. But I have some concealer on my lids, but I am gonna add a transition shade still. So I'm gonna go in with my Lisa Frank palette, and all you're gonna need, well, you're gonna need multiple colors, but for now I'm gonna be using this kind of like khaki color or beige color. I don't know why I always call it khaki. Like, girl, it's literally beige. Like, it's not a pant. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take like my already stained makeup brushes and I'm just gonna take off whatever color was on here before, and I'm just gonna put this all over my lid just so we can cover everything and make sure it's all evenly coated and it looks nice. Just, you see the difference it made? It just looks so much more brighter and like smoother. Okay, so I finished applying it all. Now we're actually gonna start. So I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Blowing Smoke palette. This is a really good palette for like any grungy early 2000s 90s looks. You already know. This is what it looks like. I gashed it with my nail a long time ago, sadly. I think I'm gonna go with like a grayish shade first. I already have this gray shade, so I'm gonna use this. It's kind of dark, so I'm not gonna add too much. We're gonna keep it on the lighter side still. We're not gonna go in with the black yet. I'm gonna take kind of like a small fluffy brush and I'm just gonna add, ooh, or should I do this one? Okay, I'm actually gonna do this one. It's called Stone Face, but it's just like a very light gray color. I'm gonna put it kind of in the middle area of my lid only, not going too much over here or too much up here, just kind of keeping it in the middle area and then making sure everything is all blended. That took like 5 minutes, but I got it all blended out. As you can see, I don't make it too much at the top or like too much over here. And now I'm just gonna go in with a black color, so I'm gonna use a black shade. I only have like 2 fluffy brushes to work with, so I'm gonna use one for just black. So don't put too much on the brush because black is very easy to screw up. So I'm not gonna put a lot, and I'm just gonna start very tiny. Shadow kind of just stays in the middle area. You don't want it like everywhere. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. But I'm gonna kind of shape it first. But it's gonna be something like that. Make sure you don't make it too thick in the inner corner area. I just about messed that up. What I'm gonna do for that part is I'm just gonna kind of gently go in there and kind of just dab it in. And then you see how it's still shorter. Just don't want it to look too messy. We want it to be even. So I'm gonna kind of shape my eye first before I start blending or anything. See, it already looks weird on me because I don't know, just like major, just like heavy makeup like this, it just does not eat on my face. Okay, so once I got it how I want, I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a smaller brush. You can use a fluffy brush. I recommend it more than this. I'm gonna take that same gray shade, the stone face. I might use the darker shade if I need it. I'm gonna take some of that and then I'm just gonna go back at like the top parts and just kind of start blending it with the black so it'll look more put together. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with that gray shade. So now I'm taking that darker gray shade and I'm just kind of going at the top and just kind of blending it in first. I'm not really going out yet. I'm just kind of overlining it. At this part on the end, I'm just gonna blend it because that's what she does. So we're just gonna blend that right now. And it is kind of a gray shade, but we'll fix that later. Then I'm gonna do the same to the other side and I'll come back. Okay, so it's looking like this. I feel like I look low-key scary. I feel like this is turning blue. Now I'm gonna go in with a white shade because she puts like a white shade right below her brow bone, and I'm gonna kind of make it very thick and like messy. Her makeup is just very pronounced, so I'm gonna do that. I feel like this is like blue out. Like, I feel like I accidentally made a blue. So we're gonna go back and fix that. Let me go back and just make it a little bit more dark. The last part of the eyeshadow, we're gonna do a shimmer. So I'm gonna do this Starstruck. I'm gonna see if the glitter covers it. Maybe it won't look like that on camera. I don't know. You're just gonna add it only on the front part. So just be very careful you're not overdoing it and adding it too high up. Gonna kind of blend it out a little bit, and then you're also gonna add some glitter to the bottom part and the inner corners. I'm gonna take this brush, I don't know what was on it, but I'm gonna go in with the same shimmer, and then I'm gonna put a little bit there. And then she also put some like right under here, but I'm gonna do my base first before I finish that part. So let me just go back in here. And yeah, I got my concealer and I'm just gonna apply this everywhere like a foundation. I think she uses foundation, but I don't have any, so. Okay, and then for the blush, I'm gonna use the Kylie. This is in Baddies on the Block, but it's just like a really cute, pink color. You can also do a red. I feel like that's her vibe too. But I'm gonna place this kind of like in my cheekbone area and kind of just go crazy with it, because honestly her makeup is very crazy. It's a lot, and yeah, it's gonna get it kind of pink. How I do it, this is not part of the routine. I don't know if she contours her nose, but I'm just gonna contour because I always contour. So this is how I do it, and I'm using the Wet n Wild, I don't know, the Wet n Wild stick. You can get it at the drugstore for like $1. It's like a brown shade. I have to use a big brush because I used all my brushes, but I'm just gonna blend this all together. Now time for the best part. You already know, the bronzer. Also, ignore my neck. I have really sensitive skin. I don't know why it's red. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I honestly need to buy a darker bronzer. I feel like this one is a little bit too light for me, and I feel like I have to use a lot more of the product than I need to like get it the color I want. See, I feel like she would definitely go for a way darker bronzer. This is the only one I have. Okay, I kind of fixed like my lashes and stuff. I go in with the black pencil and just kind of reline my waterline. I don't know, I just felt like nothing was really showing up, so I kind of just touched it up. Then I'm gonna add some of that shimmer to my inner corner because I forgot to add some. Definitely gonna be doing a silver highlight, so I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm, and then I'm also gonna mix in on my brow bone only this Revolution. It's kind of like a shimmer highlight, and it's kind of like a pinky color, but it gives more shimmer than anything else. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I actually forgot to bake, so let me do that real quick. So for baking, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier pressed powder, or not pressed powder, loose powder, and I'm gonna definitely bake my under eyes. Then I'm also gonna go in with this pressed powder. It's the Essence Brighten Up, and I'm gonna put it in the same spot. Oh yeah, you guys, I also have like a cheetah print bra, so I'm gonna do like that cheetah print poking out look. But now we're gonna move on to the last step, which is the lips. So she usually does that like popular baby pink like 2000s gloss look, so I'm gonna see if I can do that. I think I did it one other time. I think a lot of these are gonna be from NYX, but I'm gonna use the Lancome. I think this is in the Tea is Hot. Yeah, it's kind of like a more darker pink color. And then I have this really light pale pink from NYX, that's what it's called. And then I'm also going to be using Nude Truffle. This is like my favorite lip liner. I think it's the perfect shade of brown. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and it doesn't have that weird like purple red color because I fucking hate that. I'm going to use this first and just kind of outline my lip. I'm not going to do an overlined lip because she doesn't do that. I will do that when I make TikToks though, but and I'm gonna do kind of a thick outline so I can like blend it all in the middle. And then I'm gonna take that pale pink and I'm just gonna fill it all in the middle. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and like re-overline where the brown was, so it'll just be more pink than brown. This lip also reminds me of that one like Nicki Minaj picture where she has like really pink bubblegum lips. I think she has it in her Super Bass music video, but like every single time I see like bright pink glossy lips, I think of her. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with that brown because I feel like we need to line it a little bit. Now I'm gonna add some of this MAC Cream Nude just to make it more pale. Did a swipe and I just blended it all over. But yeah, I found out this new thing of using like a fan after you use setting spray, and honestly it gives me so much dopamine. I actually have like no lip gloss, y'all. Like I only have like the chapsticks, like a lip tint. I have this, but it's like completely gone. I'm gonna see if I can like get all the crumbs out, but yeah, I don't really have lip gloss right now. Okay, y'all, I took my hair out. I need to like get that stain out of my hair, but I'm gonna attempt to do her bun. I think it's called a beehive. That's how I knew it as growing up. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I just started calling it that, but I swear like growing up it was called a beehive, so I'm gonna call it that. I feel like for her, since she's like a party girl, it's giving messy, so I feel like she just like puts it up and it just looks good any day. So I'm gonna take some of the front strands and leave them out. Okay, so I'm gonna do about that much, and then I'm gonna take my hands and kind of just guess, but she takes like the crown part of her hair, so I'm gonna do about this much being put up. I'm gonna put the rest of my hair to the front. I'm just gonna kind of go and brush everything back so it's all smooth. She does it really easy. I saw a video of her doing it. She literally just clips it, like there's no bun maker or anything. So it's pretty simple, which I really like. So I'm gonna keep brushing it until it's how I want it. What are we thinking? I know the bun isn't on fleek. Don't shade me in the comments. I don't know how to do this type of bun. I think if I really like took time and like really wanted it to look good, it'll look tea, but that would take some time. But honestly, it's really cute. Should I start wearing a beehive, guys? I feel like now that I'm all snookified, like I like it. The journey was ugly, no shade, but honestly, now that I'm all put together, on me, I rate it a 9 out of 10. I just would never do this on a daily basis, but it's really cute. And that's gonna be it for today's video. Comment down below who is another it girl y'all want to see next, and I'll see y'all in my next. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.